Well, hi, today I want to talk a little bit about property lines, right? These are, basics to owning any property, any land, real estate property, but, it's not as easy as it seems sometimes. Basically, they're definitely spelled out on your title and maybe on your deed, and it tells you exactly where it is. There's a picture of it and everything. But when it comes to standing there and looking around, it can be really hard because sometimes in the olden school days or in more rural areas, they might have a landmark, a big rock or a tree or something like that. It might actually be a property line. So those can change, and so you need more than that. So the best thing you can do if you have a question about your property lines is have a surveyor come out and do a survey. That way they'll tell you exactly where your property lines are. You'll be able to tell if anybody's encroaching on yours or if you're encroaching on someone else's. And then they'll even put out fresh markers so that you'll know exactly where your property line is, and so will your neighbor for that matter. Because it's important for you to know what you own, and it's important for your neighbor to know what they own. If you are cutting down a tree and it's kind of on the line and you're not sure whose it is, well, it matters, right? You can't cut down someone else's tree, and you just have to be sure. And if you're putting a shed on the edge of a property line, or if you're adding on to something, you need to know your property lines. So I hope you found that interesting. Just kind of an unusual topic, especially where we are, but there are some places where property lines are disputed. And if they are disputed, you end up going to civil court, and it's a big pain. So the best thing to do is get your property surveyed, and B, if you're not sure about any of those things, get a permit from the city. That will cover you. They'll make sure that you're doing work on your property and not someone else's. Be sure and like this video for me. I sure do appreciate it.